Good morning, everybody. Can't hear you, Steven. Oh, there we go. Okay.
Well,
I
all
can hear
good.
you now. Yeah.
Cool.
Can y'all hear me all right?
Yep, all good.
Good deal. It's been one of them mornings, which actually hasn't been like horribly bad. It's just my time, not managing my time right.
Well, you got a lot of stuff going on in that time, so
Yeah.
I get that. No, I made it backstage right at 9 o'clock, and
Nobody was
I
there.
I was like, oh no, I'm gonna be late, and then it was just me and a black screen.
My OBS. No, since yesterday my phone died and I had to go back to using my camera on the laptop. It didn't want to find my OBS camera. And so I had to shut it down and start again with it just
You have to do a lot of like rebooting and restarting to get all
yeah,
that stuff to work, right?
yeah. And so that's what I had to do. Good morning, everybody, again, and welcome to the Aquatic Morning Show, where the aquarists go to be on the know, right here on your Aquatic Morning Show. So,
And happy Friday.
Friday, that's right. TGIF, everybody. I hope you guys have a lot planned for this weekend. This weekend is Landon's birthday. His birthday's not actually until Monday, the 16th, but he wanted to go out on the boat. Okay, so first, originally, he wanted to go out on the houseboat, right? So we planned the party and everything for the houseboat. Then last night, I was like, okay, what kind of cake do you want? Do you want a cookie cake? Because that's what we normally do is the Great American Cookie Company. Freaking love those cakes. But
it's not really a cake, though, is it? It's just a giant cookie with icing on it.
Yes, but it's like...
That's why it's so amazing.
And it's not the same from anywhere else. It is got to come from the Great American Cookie Company. Well, he didn't want that this year. And I'm like, I'm going to have to get my own little one to go on the side or just go get me some cookies, And so I asked him, what kind of cake do you want? And he's like, I want an ice cream cake. And I'm like, do you know how hard that's going to be getting it out to the lake and not melting? I'm going to have its own ice chest.
You just tell him, Nope.
Yeah. So, not sure what I'm going to do yet, but I got to figure it out because I got to get it done today. And I would tell y'all what he's getting, but I don't know if he's listening or not. So can't do that. I can maybe later on. I'll tell you because he's not going to be in. I know he won't be in it later, so I'll tell you when I'm getting later on. But so then
make it a members only perk.
That's right. That's right. A members only perk. Find out what Landon's getting for his birthday, if you want to.
That's just a selfish suggestion since I'm a member.
Hey, gotta have the perks though. So then he comes to me and he says, Mama, I want to go after the lake. I want to go to this new arcade place that's in the mall that's got like laser tag and putt-putt. I mean, it's got like everything inside this one place. And it seems to be the new hangout other than the trampoline jumping places or like an outdoor park or something. So I was like, though, normally when the kids come off the lake from all day long, they are exhausted. Yep. And I was like, okay, I'm already planning a party. And so if anybody knows how much that costs, it's not cheap these days to plan a birthday party.
No.
And then he wants to take him and a friend or two to this place after the lake. I told him, no, we're going to have to split this into 2 or 3 weekends. It's like you go to the lake because we had that planned first. And then maybe in a week or 2, you can have him back over. And then I'll take y'all that Saturday night and y'all can go there. I can't do it all in one weekend.
Well, they couldn't either. They think they can.
Right.
Kids think they are invincible. They can go forever. But, I mean, yeah, they would be crashed.
They would. They really would.
guarantee it.
Yep. No, I know, because I know how I was when I was their age. There was no way we were coming off the lake and I was going anywhere. I was coming in the shower and I was hitting the bed. Maybe would eat, but normally when we come off of the lake, we're so full because we have the barbecue pit, and I mean, we do it all up out there.
Yeah.
But I have a video on this channel, and it says something about Lake Bistino, and you can go there and see the houseboat that we have and the lake that will be on and everything. We're going to the same place, same thing. So, and we tried. I'm a lake. I like being on the lake in the summertime, but it's probably the water is still probably too cold for me to get in it. The kids will come out with blue lips.
Yeah, maybe a little bit.
Maybe it might be has warm spots and then cold spots in lakes.
Yeah, I'm not really. I used to do that. Now I'm like, I don't really want to get into a natural body of water. There's too much
stuff you know gross about it now.
Yeah.
I will not put my feet down. Like, I've always been scared that something's going
to bite your toes.
Bite my toes, yes. And as I've gotten older, because when I was a kid, I didn't give a darn. I skied, everything, would sit out there floating like a bobber forever and, didn't care.
Mm-hmm.
Probably since I had my kids, I guess, is when I was like, there could be an alligator in here or an alligator gar in here that thinks my toes are pretty tasty. And so I would rather that bite my butt than my toes.
I used to not care. Back in the day, we go to Grand Isle, we go crabbing, walk out there barefoot to the crab line, feel crabs like crawl over your feet. Just ignorance was bliss.
Yes, definitely. Definitely. Well, let me get to some good morning since I run my mouth for the first 8 minutes. Bigfoot Fish Tanks, good morning. Let's see. Jennifer Weaver. Mystery Snail Guardians, good morning. Fish Dreams. Holly, Freaky Fish Lady.
Morning, Holly.
Good to see ya. I had not gotten my coffee since I was late trying to get things set up. I didn't have time to grab it yet. I will have to do that in a moment. Nano Aquarium Guy, good morning. Miss Dee Dee. Miss Lori. Papa Shrimp. Stocks, hello, Kent State's headed to Arkansas to see his youngest son's graduation tomorrow. But
all right.
# love shrimp. I love shrimp. Greg 3G, good morning, Greg. Kelly Foreman, good morning. Sharpie, hey, good to see you. You must have been busy this week.
Yep, happy belated birthday, Sharpie. And also Paul
McCarthy
today.
Yep. So for you two, you got to get it. You got to have the morning show's birthday song.
Happy birthday to you. It's your day. Don't throw it away. I've come to celebrate in a big way. Another year. So come on and cheer. It's the birthday last frontier. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. We're having a good time, making me feel fine. I wish the day would never come to an end. So come on and party, and one day you will see that it's your birthday. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you.
Boy, that was like right on time. Sleep.
Mm,
I got my coffee
nice.
going. Oh, I got a light. The dog's playing with my green screen.
My dogs are behaving. They're just on the bed behind me.
Uh-oh. What do I see here? Who did that? Wait, I see it up there, but I don't know who it's from.
See what and where?
There, Bee Whizzle.
Oh. I totally missed that one.
It's the best Pokemon.
Charizard is the best Pokemon.
Well, thank you, Charizard. Here is your dance. What was that?
Oh.
Yeah.
I'm getting a work call, so I stand by, and I'll be back in a bit.
Okay. I know that Miss Shanna and Miss Brooklyn Bell are coming up. Shanna's working on her mic, and Brooklyn had to restart her computer. Everybody's having computer issues this morning. Boy, I'm not used to seeing me the only one on the screen. Wevelina, Fish Clan, good morning. Blue Ice Aquatics, good morning. Thank you for the nice angels and then my killifish. Nola's Dolls and Aquatics. Here it is. I was trying to put it on. I just haven't got to it yet. And then I drop it. Oh, you guys, guess what? I did find my my battery to this thing. What's this thing called? Flashlight. I found it. It had rolled all the way from the fish room here, all the way across 24 feet to right underneath the pantry door. So you couldn't see it just looking around. You had to like be on the floor and see it. And Sonny walked by later in the day and it's like, hey, Jess, you missing something? Okay, Shanna, the link's in your email, but I'll send it. How do you want me to send it? I'll just put it in chat. There, it's in chat. B Whizzle, thank you again very much for the $10 or $9.99 super chat. Thank you very, very much. Starts off a very good Friday. Michelle E, hey, good to see you. And there's Eric Wyrock. Good to see you as well. I know I missed a bunch of people, so I'm trying to make my way back up. ABC Aquatic Biotope Creations. And I have not checked my emails. Well, I haven't gone through them all. I get so many emails a day. Good morning, Brooklyn.
Morning.
Did you get it straightened out?
30 minutes later.
Hey, I was having issues too.
Could it be that my phone storage is maxed out? Could that be a thing? Well, then that's definitely what it is, because it is maxed out.
Yeah, it could. Yeah, mine gets goofy like that as well when it's on the brink of low storage, which mine normally stays on the brink of low storage.
Yeah.
But I had to go through and move everything to my computer, and then my computer says, hey, you're running out of file storage. You're running out of
I don't have a computer yet. So I have to make decisions on what to delete.
Yeah.
Because I don't have a computer yet. I guess I could probably get, like, I don't know, a thumb drive or something.
For
maybe.
Right, Steven?
For what?
Oh, I said,
Storage.
I was saying, I think I'm having issues connecting because my phone storage is maxed out.
Oh, it could cause some issues. You know, how many screenshots do you have in there?
Probably about 3,000 now. And that's since we did our blindscape, because I deleted all of them then, remember?
Oh my God.
Yep. Do I ever reference them? No.
But you have them to
But I have
scroll
them.
through and delete another day.
My son does the same thing. It's
Let's take a picture of a rock that we'll never see and never need this reference ever again, but I can't delete it.
Yeah. So I need to go and delete a lot of things. Yeah.
I'm liking that tiger lotus.
There you are.
Shanna, good morning.
You're liking it? Well, it's just sitting there floating.
Well, I like it.
Yeah.
It adds a little splash of red.
Mm-hmm.
Did you get your mic working?
No.
No.
I'm using my phone and my $29.99 janky headphones because I can never find my AirPods.
We can hear you.
You can hear you, yeah.
Love it?
Yeah, all good. Alishon, good to see you. And there's Victoria Lee Creates. Good morning. Let's see. New Local Austin. Hey. Can't see again. I can see for like a few minutes and then it goes blurry the harder I look into it. Wow, Kelly, that's a bunch of icons.
Meow.
Hello.
That was like. Yep. Liz Ramirez from Facebook. Oh, shoot, that reminds me. I got to do something. Pepin Creek, good morning. Rita Das, good morning. You can pack ice cream cake in a foil box with dry ice.
No, just tell them no. Just say, We're going to a lake. We're not bringing ice cream cake to a lake. Okay.
I don't know that we have a refrigerator. Does it have a big enough freezer for an ice cream cake?
I don't know if that's going to work. We had a camp down the river. Well, it was on the mouth of Lake Maurepas and the Tickfaw River. We went every weekend when I was growing up, and it was so hot.
Yeah.
I don't think an ice cream cake would have been a
Hell no.
ice cream cake by the time we got there.
Right.
Brooklyn, the chat is they're fans of your lipstick.
Well, Shanna and I are matching today.
I was just thinking that too. I'm like, look at those lips Brooklyn's got going on. She looks good. And I'm like, oh yeah, I'm probably thinking that because they match mine.
Well, you look very nice too, lady. You got your
thank y'all.
Done.
I wear it when I want to be productive. And I have a huge to-do list. Even though nobody's going to see me. Yeah, I do. And guess what? Sometimes I'll get dressed up to do housework because nobody likes to do housework. And I told you when I was at my sister's house, I want to get like a 1950s housewife dress. And that'll be my uniform to clean the house by myself.
That
when
was
I'm by
a
myself.
joke, but
I'm not joking. Watch me, Steven. I'm not joking.
Oh, I believe you now. I really do.
Steven, I'm the one with jokes. I'm pretty sure Brooklyn's serious about everything.
They're cute.
Yeah. I'm not much of a joker.
They're coming back in style. You see a bunch of them.
Oh yeah, on Amazon there's the pinup girl skirts, and then you can get the little puff sleeve shirts.
Oh Lord.
And the shoes, the pinup girl shoes, like the
I don't know
black,
about that.
the white little sling back peep toe.
Oh goodness, I'm not good with heels.
No.
You can get
Maybe.
little princess heels.
Maybe.
Yep, just move about the house in heels, trying to
Are
clean
you
up.
gonna wear your Nikes with your pinup dress?
No.
She's
Probably
like,
would be
maybe.
barefoot. So on another topic, Jess, I have an angelfish problem.
Oh no.
I don't know, I think I talked to you about it. There was an angelfish, one of the bigger black angels that had a white spot a couple weeks ago.
Yeah.
I don't know. Well, it was like a flat white spot.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, that white spot is now bigger and it doesn't look flat anymore.
I bet it's a tumor.
Well, it looks like it's caved in. Inward. Like a hole.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know if that's like hole in the head or what.
Yeah, that was exactly what I was going towards. Something along those lines.
So I meant to send you the pictures before this, but I'm gonna send you pictures. I got the best ones I could get.
Okay. Yeah.
I don't know what to do.
Has an idea what
I'm
that
so
might
stressed
be.
out about it.
A caved
Put them in
in
isolation.
hole.
Are those just the
as
black angels again?
Yeah. It's one of the smoky
the
Pinoy.
Yeah. Pinoy
Pariba.
Yeah.
Of course it is.
I found some Pinoy zebras, but they weren't Pinoy Pariba zebras.
Yeah. I've lost like all of them that have died were those.
Oh.
Yeah, that's so crazy. Like, why
all
are those so
except for
susceptible?
I just think it's the people that the cow came from.
The only other one was a gold.
Blue ice. Have you tried a salt dip? No, we hadn't. This is just occurring.
I just noticed that yesterday evening. But when I saw the white spot, I did treat them with, I think, Maricin.
Yeah.
And Paraclins. That was about 6 weeks ago, probably, or maybe it was 4 weeks ago. I don't know, but yeah, I was about to move them to that 29 gallon today. So I don't know.
Rico Stan says, "Wait, an angel is wearing heels." Sorry, not paying attention. Freshwater ichthyology. Good morning, and Mississippi hippie. Good morning.
Why can't I see the button to click chat anymore?
On your phone? I no idea.
I just had it. Now I just click it and we get bigger and then we get smaller and there's no button.
No chat for you.
Someone hates you.
Oh. So
I've noticed this.
Gracie needs her chicken. Well, hopefully I can remember to give it to her.
Well, I can't even click it now. Or mute or anything else. All my buttons are gone.
You better quit pushing buttons.
Yeah, Berkeley.
Didn't push a button.
Oh my gosh. Show everybody the cool freaking catfish you got.
Are they going to be judgy?
I don't know. I don't care. Don't be judgy.
I'm a mod, so if they're judgy, I'll just start like banning people left and right.
I'm reading chat, so
wait. I'll start banning people till there's one viewer left.
Yeah, Dee Dee, then we want to see the catfish again.
Okay.
Now, what are they called again?
Barlowella catfish or a twig catfish?
Twig catfish.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, this is so crazy.
Do you see him?
Yep.
Just pick it up and show it off.
And it doesn't even wiggle. It's
they
like
don't Yep.
Well, okay. Well, here I am out of water.
Right?
Smile for the camera.
They don't care. They are so cool. Look at that.
Those are just as slick as can be.
And then she just puts it right back on the glass, and he just goes back to doing his business.
Okay. Well, that was traumatic, but yeah. Back to the
he didn't want to be right there.
No,
and here's the other one.
There.
There's the other one. Where's it?
Down there. Okay.
Right there. Yeah. And they look like a crocodile on the bottom.
How big do they get full grown?
I think.
Or are they full grown?
I think he said that these were.
Full grown?
Yeah, I think so.
So what size would you put them in? No smaller than a what?
I have no idea, honestly.
Do they get any bigger than that?
I don't think so.
Bigger than a 3-gallon and
40?
Yeah, that wasn't happening. But honestly, like I thought that they were, I don't know why I thought, why is it so hard to scale how big fish are when you're at a fish store? And then you get home.
Because you want it so bad.
Oh my God. I get home and I'm like, this thing it was literally the size of like from nose to tail, that 3-gallon rimless. Like it was definitely glass to glass. And then they don't swim like other fish. They kind of, I don't know, wobble. They don't really like swim. So then they're like trying to turn and they couldn't turn. And I was like, oh my gosh, I got to put them in there. So I panicked and did that instead of thinking like Shanna and setting up a tote.
Dude,
quarantine them.
I have never quarantined a fish.
Never? Well,
Bex was the one with the tote yesterday.
No, she said that.
I know that you use totes to quarantine them.
Yeah, she said that yesterday.
I know the procedures for quarantining fish. I just I get them from the pet store first because I have zero impulse control. And then those ones hang out in the tank for 3 months, and some of them die and some of them don't. And then I get fish from my friends, and they're way better fish keepers than I am. So I just acclimate it in the bag. And
yeah.
I mean, if you were getting fish from Kenny, would you feel like you needed to quarantine him?
No, I mean, when I get fish from Dan, I don't quarantine, honestly.
Yeah.
And in this case, Brookley said that they had those catfish for months. So
yeah, they said months.
In the plant garden tank too, which is one of their more display tanks. People are looking at that even more so. So
and
hopefully it's fine.
Community.
I really hope so, because I got columnaris from that store, but that was
the fuzzy stuff.
That was a pleco. Yeah.
Okay, here's the question. Would you rather, I feel like we all have these. If you don't, that's cool. Would you rather go to the big box store, the Voldemorts of pet stores, or your local terrible fish store that sometimes gets super cool stuff?
I mean, I'd probably have to go everywhere to get the best of whatever they've got.
I go everywhere.
PetSmart, kind of, I'll get better supplies from there, but I wouldn't touch their fish. And Petco, I might find some fish that look okay, and more likely to get fish from there. Yep, I guess it depends.
I don't know.
If I had nothing,
I would want to look at the
choices,
fish.
Yeah, if I had nothing but terrible choices, then I get online.
But that wasn't an option.
I'm making up my own rules.
She didn't give that as an option, so it's not how this works.
I have one fish store that is amazingly terrible. They have so many things. All of their tanks are just fish. And they have 100 giant Plecostomus that are all grown out in this weird circle tank. And then they have tanks up on shelves on the walls that are tilted down. from the shelf, just giving way. And they also have arches with tanks on them that you have to walk through with cords dangling and stuff. And then cords dangling all over all of the big indoor ponds. And they sell snakes, which sometimes get out. So you want to watch where you're stepping.
Oh,
They also trim dog and cat nails. So there is a lot of kerfluffle from time to time. It sounds like they're murdering a dog, and then you see a giant dog just dying because it's getting a nail clip.
But so it's not a fish store, it's a pet store, or is it like fish supplies / snake / dog nail trimming?
It's a pet store, but half of it is fish. They actually have a huge amount of livestock and they get like
interesting
weird,
business model, but
large bunches of equipment. I think they get it like off the back of a truck. I don't know.
MNC Aquatics is in the hospital. We hope that you feeling better and get out very soon. Once you hit the wrong button. And
yep, I saw her hitting buttons.
Atomic Injections 47 says, so on average, most people's point of index finger to first knuckle is exactly 1 inch. Random thoughts, I guess.
I need a ruler. I have to check this out.
Mine looks to be.
Yeah, I guess so.
I fixed it.
I feel like mine's bigger than 1 inch.
It might be.
It's kind of a beefy finger.
Beefy finger?
Yeah.
Beefy.
Good morning, Alex. And listen, Alex, I got up 5 minutes before the show started. All right.
I got up at 5:30. 5:30.
I got up at 7:45.
I was up at 3:30 this morning.
And how many cups of coffees have you had now?
I'm on number 6. I actually had to take some of my anxiety medicine to calm me down.
Oh, shit.
But then the anxiety medicine made me really, really tired. So I was like, oh, shit, I better grab some more coffee. Sorry, Jess. But it was like, I was way too like, and then I started having anxiety about other stuff. And I was all...
Just got to find the right balance. Sometimes it takes a pot or two of coffee with some Xanax.
Right? To find that sweet spot in the middle. And then just pop some Adderall so you can function the rest of the day and you're good to go.
Oh my gosh. People don't do this
all
at
prescribed,
home.
People. All prescribed.
Claire Curtis. Hi, Al. Do you need a license to keep large snakes over here? Over there?
Over where?
Where?
Underwear?
Here.
Underwear. It depends on what kind of snake, I guess. I don't know.
Large
Oh,
snakes
y'all
underwear.
can't see him
Can't see who?
from where the camera is. Angle is right here.
Tennessee Aqua.
Oh.
Good morning, Robert.
Hi,
Oh, McCarthy. Good morning.
He's so cute.
Joseph Stanley. See you guys rolling in here. Or did roll in here.
Jess,
What?
Joseph Stanley shall be referred to as Joe Stan
Joe Stan.
forevermore.
Okay.
It's officially his new handle.
Yep.
Oh. Okay. Joe Stan. Gotcha. You don't need a license for anything but venomous snakes.
Okay.
Me too,
So-
Rico. I miss ladies' night too.
If they're large.
Yep.
Well, wasn't it decided last night?
Yeah, I think we're going to do a once a month thing.
Yeah.
We're going to mix up
Yay.
the format a little bit, but yeah.
Yay.
We'll be back. Better.
We'll have
Just-
more time to do our hair and we'll wear matching red lips.
I don't
That's
wear lipstick.
always a good plan.
The closest thing I get to wearing lipstick is chapstick.
I was getting ready for a date one time and the little neighbor boy was over like hanging out because they just like all the kids would kind of hang out together and he was more quiet and he was in the bathroom watching me get ready. And I go to leave and he's like, wait. And he takes my hand and he kisses it and he goes, big red lips and pretty black eyes. I'm like,
God.
Black eye. Okay.
I've been like,
Pretty
okay,
black eyes.
creeper. Gotta go. Gotta get out of
He's
here.
just been watching me get all done up and go from plain as can be with my hair in a bun to looking nice. And it was like, wow.
Wow.
Like, that's kind of how it goes, bud.
I'm going to try to send you those pictures, Jess.
Okay.
If I minimize it, is it going to kick me out?
I don't know.
Well, I'm going to try it.
Probably. I don't know.
No, I still hear you.
Okay.
Can you see me?
I can see a frozen image of you,
Oh, lovely.
but it's not a
not
bad
bad.
freeze.
Yeah.
I'm sure.
It's not for a frozen one compared to all the ones that some of us have done. I've done some good
It
ones.
could be much worse.
I'm sure it's wonderful.
Annette, we would love to have you on Ladies' Night. That would be
Absolutely. Yeah.
That would be awesome sauce. You're sideways.
Me?
Right this way. Yeah.
Yeah, you're
like
frozen sideways. That's because you left the browser and you're doing stuff, but we can still hear you.
Yeah. Yeah, no,
Okay.
that's a good look. There you go.
Yay.
Yay.
I sent you 10 pictures, Jess.
Facebook.
You like to send me pictures of sick fish, and I'm like, I don't know how to fix those.
You say what through from where? Facebook or email?
I sent it on Messenger.
Okay.
Yeah, Steven yesterday was like, don't know what that is, but I know it's not good.
I mean,
So-
I can look at.
Thank you for your reassurance, Stephen. That doesn't.
Well,
happen.
I mean, you see those
Yeah.
pictures, you can't be like, oh, it's fine.
Oh,
Like, no,
okay.
that's not fine.
What the hell
That-
is it? And
That's
what do I
like-
do?
It's exactly
It's
like hole in
not
the head.
good.
Oh my God. Well, I've
Yeah.
got 3 more
It-
in there with it.
And
So,
probably is because
oh,
because angels, their heads, they don't really have like a top really part of their head. They're flat. Hang on, I'm coming. I'm just showing.
and I don't know what velvet looks like, but yesterday when I was looking, there was a picture that looked like it that said velvet, but that might be
That's
that's
a
probably
hole.
incorrect. Yeah.
That's a hole.
There's one, and it was hard to get good pictures because the glass, look at his mouth, how he had his mouth.
Duck face.
Yeah,
What a
they do
weird
that.
little fish.
They do that stretching thing with their mouths,
Yep.
like they're yawning or something. Yeah, one of them I got, and then when it started, it was just a white spot, and it looked kind of like an injury or something.
Mm-hmm.
All right,
Yeah.
Alex. What we got?
What is it?
Mhm.
And there's 3 more in there with it. Two veil tail Pinoy Paribas in there with it. And 1 wide fin.
Looks like hole in the head.
Or an
really got a
infection that's gotten
Bad
bad.
infection.
So is it like get antibiotics or
Well,
is it like
some people say to cure a hole in the head, you just make sure you got clean water. Do lots of water changes, but I disagree. I think you need medication.
Yeah, I go with the meds. Like,
Okay.
it seems
Yeah,
like
I would
that's
get
pretty
salt,
bad.
go to drugs?
Well, freshwater ichthyology, it's on 3 of them, not just this one. I would have said the same thing at first, that it was just a wound, but this is
Okay.
on more than just one.
Alex says gram positive antibiotics and water changes.
Okay.
Which one would be gram
And
positive?
treat all of them.
Yeah.
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 Because if one
It's
has
contagious.
it
Oh, good
expose
Lord.
Yeah.
all of them to it.
Okay.
And some stuff will live in like your substrate or whatever.
Stephen, what is gram positive? What med name is gram positive? Maricin?
Like erythromycin is gram
Or
positive. That's Maricin 1, the
Maricin 1.
original Maricin, or
That's what I treated him with 4 weeks
API
ago.
Well, you may have to repeat. You may have to stay on it.
Yeah. And only that, or do I need to do it with another medication?
No, just that and good water. Do more water changes than what you're doing.
Well, I'm gonna move them to the 29 today.
Ooh, I wouldn't. I'd wait.
You don't think? They're in a 10-gallon.
I would wait.
Well,
That's
because
why
they're
you're
going to
only
medicate
treating
them.
the 10 gallons of water.
Much
Well,
cheaper.
but it'd be easier to keep the water cleaner if it's more water.
Well,
Do you
But
do
if y'all think
water
I should leave
changes
them,
when it's medicated,
I say leave
or
'em.
do you need to let the antibiotics sit in that water? Because if you have to let it sit in that water, then I see what she's saying, and I'd move it to a 29 too. I'd spend the extra money on medicine in order to be able to do less water changes, so I'm pulling less of the
Well, you need
antibiotics out of the water.
Water changes by what the medicine says to do.
Yeah, some of them say like do daily 25% or like do it the second, third day. Don't remember.
so do I follow the instructions on the Marison packet, or do I follow like Corey's instructions on how he quarantines fish with Marison? So he puts like the dose in and then lets them sit a week.
No, that's prophylactic. Whenever he's treating a
You
sick
do it
fish,
daily?
he's gonna go by
Okay.
the instructions.
So it says
All right.
day 1 through day 5, and this is Marison original. Each day add contents of 1 package per 10 gallons. So, you'll add 1 package every day. Don't do a water change until day 6, and you only do 25%. Then, if you need to, you can start a second course at that time on day 7. So it will sit in the water for 6 days before you do a 25% water change, and then you're going to repeat on day 7. So
that would make me want to move them to the bigger tank.
So it's 4 of them in a 10 gallon.
Yeah, I'd treat them in 10. That way you're only using 1 packet per day instead of
and also you don't
3
need
packets per day.
You don't need to feed them, but like once maybe. Like I wouldn't worry about that. I wouldn't worry about.
No,
the
I'm just
load.
worried about. So just do a big water change.
Yep, big water change.
And then medicate. Okay.
Yep.
I'd also not expect miracles.
No.
So the others don't have any spots on them, but I leave them in there with it and treat them, or
this stuff is contagious, isn't it? Like
I have another 10 gallon. I could set up another one and put the 3 in one and put the one that definitely has it. If that's wise, or just treat them all together since they've been together.
Know. I am not sure about that. I do not know if hole in the head is contagious or not, because I've had it and just gotten in one, have it and no problem. Nobody else ever got it ever.
Did you treat it? Were you able to treat it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep. Kind of like Popeye, is not contagious, but you would think it would be. You would think every time it touched another fish with that eye or whatever, it would make that other fish have it, but it doesn't. I don't think it might be. It might be, but I don't think it is. It could be warm water, vibro, in a bad case, but it looks just as likely to be a bacterial hole in the head.
Don't listen to Corey. Okay.
Yeah, the chat's echoing what I was saying too. It's echoing or same time, or I don't know, delays.
A copepod 2 or leaf or 2, or copepod, not
Vaseline.
You can give them some copepods too. They'd like it.
I mean, yeah, that could be the food.
Oh, that's what we have in our blindscape tank, Stephen. A bunch of copepods.
Oh, and I'm getting a call again. I'll be back.
Okay, bye.
Bye.
So,
he's a very big deal, you guys. I don't know if you know that.
Yeah.
Don't do the Vaseline thing, Alex?
No.
Okay.
What is the Vaseline thing?
A theory. a theoretical.
Okay.
What is it doing
I
that
see.
for?
What's warm water good Lord, keeps jumping.
Vibra?
Vibrio?
Vibrio? I don't know.
What is that?
Don't know.
No idea. Probably a typo, maybe.
Okay.
And I always wonder what made it be that spot right there.
Well, it could have been a bite that's just infected, right?
No, because the others haven't.
I have alder cones. I don't have catappa leaves, but I could put some alder cones.
God, that fish is so pretty, Brooklyn. God,
yeah.
Dog.
Yeah. You should see the fins on the veils that are down there. The fins look different than, definitely different than my big angelfish we've had for years. They have, I don't know, like lines on, like vertical lines up their fins, but it, I don't know. It looks like mermaid fins. Like I've never seen angels with that, or I've never had them. Never seen them in person. Ugh, flesh-eating bacteria.
It looks pretty fleshy.
Oh shit! We can get that. Yeah, we can. Oh, hell no. I hope that's not. We're going with Hole in Ed. Yep. And we're just going to say it's that.
Yikes.
Okay. Don't add to. How many alder cones would you put in a 10-gallon? My pH is 8 and
I'm guessing 2. Maybe just 1. Probably 1. I always overdo it. Oh, 3 to 5.
It's a good method to talk. What? Maybe this is a silly or cool idea, but could you take the fish out of the water for a few seconds and a drop of some medicine right onto the area? And then Freshwater Ichthyology says it's a good method to target a wound exactly. I've done it a few times. Without something to seal it, once it's in the water column, though, it disperses.
So that's probably where the Vaseline would come in.
Yeah.
I have propolis.
What is that?
It's from bees. I don't know how to explain it right this second.
Well, bees, like I think I saw Alex putting that into
Alex, can you explain what propolis is? I have propolis I use for cuts and scrapes and stuff. Any skin issues.
On a fish? I use it
for me. Or my kids.
Oh, okay. Not a fish.
I don't know. I don't have Vaseline though.
Propolis is basically bee Vaseline.
Well, I have lupus, so a mixed connective tissue disease. So anything like that, like flesh-eating bacteria, my immune system isn't the best. Like I don't want to challenge it.
So. Don't need nothing extra.
Oh no.
I don't have any of that stuff she just said, but same. Very confident.
Yeah, she didn't want to play around with flesh-eating bacteria. No, thank you.
That MRSA stuff, I'm good.
Yeah.
No, thank you.
Well, hopefully this works. So after I finish the treatment on day 6 or whatever, if the spot supposed to be gone, or how do I know, or would I do a treatment again?
Yeah, well, you're just gonna have to see if it's getting smaller, then it's working.
But I should do it again.
I would. I'd do 2
treatments
and then let it rest. Yeah, I do 2
Yeah.
treatments if it's doing something, and then let it rest. For 2 weeks, something like that, and then do your water change, big water change, and then see what it looks like, and then you may have to do it again.
Yeah.
Sometimes, and I think we've had this discussion. Sometimes, though, you have to make that decision of how much medicine are you going to put into that fish.
Right.
Which can be
Right.
a hard decision to make.
Ugh, I haven't had to do that on a big fish. I cry on the little ones.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Well, hopefully this works. When I saw that it looked kind of like a hole, I panicked.
Yep. Yeah,
Steven,
when it was just a flat, it just looked like maybe like a scrape or whatever, or even a tumor that could have been starting. But no, that's definitely a hole now. So
yeah, tumors aren't I thought that at first, and I'm like, no, tumors aren't a hole.
Yeah, no.
It would be a bump.
Yeah.
You're like, that sure looks like a hole in his head.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Hole in the head.
Yeah.
Hole in the head.
Yeah. That's what I asked Steven. I was like, is this hole in the head? I don't know. It's not good, though. Thank you.
Thanks, Steven.
I know
I'll
that
be right
much.
back. I need to grab a drink.
Okay.
More coffee?
Oh. Why am I still Jason? Man.
I didn't have time to switch the thing. What am I doing? Oh, I'm trying to get things ready for the mid-morning break, which will be coming up in just a few minutes. I knocked off some scales and got infected, perhaps. Wait. So it could have knocked off some scales and got really bad and infected, but
possibly.
But still,
I just put a light down here.
Other ones have.
I didn't have a light before, and this is why I can see it now. I would get a flashlight to look in there. It's like I have a light in here, but to actually see the fish better, I didn't have a light, but now I do. So that's what I noticed it yesterday. And there were some plants in there to help with, cleaning the tanks. There's bare bottom in there. I feel bad.
Why do you feel bad?
Because I didn't notice it before now. It's been a few weeks since I saw the white spot. So I just feel bad. It seems fine. It's swimming around fine. But yeah, obviously it's not, because it's got a hole in its body. It's not supposed to be there.
Sharpie, I thought the point of quarantine was to see if the fish were sick. The med trio likely costs more than most fish it gets used on for no reason.
Yeah, I don't medicate when I quarantine. I just, unless I need to.
Good morning, Doc.
Oh my God, don't tell Doc my quarantine process.
I'm not saying nothing.
He's so mad at me, and he's always mad at me.
Petro Man, good morning. Well, you guys, it is time for our mid-morning break, which is brought to us from Joe Shrimp Shack, who he's got shrimp. He's got cardigan. He's got wood, spider wood. They hang from the wall, the ceiling. What else does he got? RO systems, tanks, rimless tanks. He's got everything. And if you need it and can't find it, he can get it. So pretty good guy. So here is his commercial. Go see him. You get a 10% discount if you use TAMS code up to 4 hours after the show. All right. How about some Moody Gardens? Wasn't that the first, like one of the, other than the LRB's song, but like that was his first song. That was this Moody Gardens was Steven's first song, right?
It's a mother effing seahorse,
right? There is some subjective language, so if there are little ears around, block your ears.
I'm here at Moody Gardens, I beg your pardon. I gotta get this shot in this spot for my fish too. I wish you would move your ass, stop touching the glass. I hate to harass, but let me take a little vid right fast. Yeah, it's Nemo, it's Dory, we all know the story. But don't forget Bruce and Crush and Bubbles and Gil. See if you can find them and let me film. Now reef preservation is quite a virtue, and every creature in the ocean has evolved to hurt you. Always swimming around, not making a sound. We'll take you down, you won't be found. And the scary motherfucker is invading every bay now. And speaking of pain, this is insane. Look at these jellies and let these death monsters entertain. This spot is pretty placid, probably better on acid. The lights, the motion, dripping on the ocean. People call them jellyfish, but I think you got the notion. A fish is a fish, and this is a jelly, I'm telling you, fella. And this is called the X umbrella. Nigeria, this might be my favorite area. You don't see this every day in Aquaria. And before we pivot from this exhibit, I must admit it, I got another jelly tidbit. If you've never been mired in Hydra, you might be surprised to find these guys reside in the same phylum. Hark, it's a shark, it'll bite you and leave a mark. It's kinda cool in a way, I could watch him all day, I say. But we gotta go, cause he's moving kinda slow. And I want a better stingray. Now it's my first foray, but I can't see the moray. The eel, for real, up in the coral being still. I'm gonna try to find him while he's too busy hide. Let's jump in the other line, I wanna see some seals. Of course, I know my rhymes are forced. You're getting bored, you can't afford to hear no more. So here's my last report. It's a motherfucking seahorse. Surprise, bitch. It's a freshwater verse. I don't need to coerce or be terse. The song's getting worse. I just spit a random word like salami, so I can say, man, that's a big ass gourami. Now, this is pretty weird. It's not my typical vibe, but if you're entertained, then I think you should subscribe and hit the like. I know it's trite, but the algorithm's always right. So tell the feed you want to see more of me, Stephen P. 2003.
All right. Was I not muted?
I always mute myself because I like to sing.
Well, if I don't, if I don't mute it, it echoes. So if they didn't hear an echo, then I guess I did mute it. But it's weird that I had to that it unmuted it. See, it unmuted itself. So it sucker does what it wants. Miss Susan, Associate Aquatics. Hey, good to see you. And Ben Ochart. Good to see you passing through, man. Thanks for being here. Oh. Well, are you trying to tell me something, Alex? I had to say myself, today's fish street is pretty interesting. I want to go visit the place. Okay, then. All right. We'll play it so we can figure out what you're trying to say. Then we'll talk about it. How about that? How about that?
Mm-hmm.
I gotta pull it up. I gotta find it. Did I just go? No, I didn't. Okay. Oh, come on. Y'all, my overnight package is still not here with my guppies.
This is day 3, right?
Day 3.
Oof. And it was overnight?
It was supposed to be overnighted. It was overnighted. It's what I paid for.
Who was it?
It's from, they're from Indonesia, but the transhipper, it's not his fault. It's UPS.
Yeah.
It's their fault. But I paid overnight shipping because they were coming from Indonesia and I didn't want them staying in the bag any longer than it took that.
Yeah.
And now it's been 3 days and it's been hot down here in Texas and Louisiana. They were coming from Houston to Louisiana. That should have only really taken 1 day anyway.
Oh, really? Well, yeah. I have a package that was supposed to be here on the 4th from Houston.
It should have only taken a day.
I had to file a service request or something like that.
Really?
I don't know what it's called. But yeah, it was supposed to, it's my manzanita and it's like missing-ish. They don't know where it is. I called yesterday and they don't know. So yeah.
Well, somebody's gonna be giving me some money back.
Hopefully they're okay.
Yeah.
Rico just had some autos that took longer than expected, and he thought none of them were going to be alive, and they all were alive. So
that's great.
Be optimistic.
Yeah. All right, you guys. Here we go with the Secret History Living in Your Aquarium. Alex first. We've got Skipper joining us.
Skipperoo.
Hey,
yeah,
Skipper.
I called off today.
All right, awesome. Yeah, so back to fish-tory. Fish history and scientific news with our very good friend Alex from the Secret History Living in Your Aquarium. He says today's a great one, and he wants to talk about the place because it's awesome, because he wants to go see it. So we want to know what that place is. So we're listening to it early.
Okay.
That's why they were used for cloning, because the females sometimes just sporadically impregnate themselves because life will find a way. So that's terrifying for an invasive species. It's like the signal crayfish as well. So, all right, guys, have a good one. Bye.
Hey guys, what's going on? It's Alexander Williamson here with Fishery on the Aquatic Morning Show. And normally you'll see me over on my channel, The Secret History Living in Your Aquarium, which, if you're a member, you'll see all these episodes all at once Monday morning if you like, and have access to all my sources and info for $1.99. All right, guys, sales pitch over. So today's episode is about something really interesting. It's kind of exciting because of the implications that places like this have for scientific study. But it's also a bummer because it makes the hobby look pretty bad when we leave random fish in places they really shouldn't be. So what am I talking about? Well, I'm talking about the guppies and cichlids of Yellowstone and of Grand Teton National Park. So over the years, there have been numerous reports of people putting fish into geothermal ponds and lakes and rivers. So essentially they find a spot, and in Montana it can get negative 40 degrees, or negative, what would that be, negative 30 degrees Celsius or something. Very cold in the northern plains and the Rocky Mountains, and yet the water in some of these places stays a constant temperature all year round. Other places it's boiling all year round, but there are these kind of so-called sweet spots, and this happens all around the world, but there happen to be a lot of them in the Yellowstone National Park as well as the Grand Tetons National Park. Now, in particular, today's story is about a place called Kelly Warm Springs in the Grand Teton National Park. And this place is fairly easily accessible, and it seems to be self-contained at first glance, but it actually drains out into several creeks, which then come very close to draining into the Snake River, and would if it weren't for some modifications made by humans also. So it wouldn't be unlikely in a flood for them to actually reach the Snake River, which then goes to the Columbia River and all of Washington, Idaho, down into Oregon too. So the first reports of tropical fish being found in Kelly Warm Springs was in the 1940s, and people were releasing their pet guppies there, as well as their convict cichlids and paradise fish. It seems that the paper trail was lost, but then by the 1970s, people are reporting that there's guppies, mollies, green swordtails, and convict cichlids there, as well as paradise fish. So there's more evidence about it, and it's more just a curiosity point. People are actually kind of thinking, oh, this is kind of cool, this is kind of weird, it's too cold for them to live outside of the one little area they're in this kind of field that has a pond in it, sort of thing. And then when it rains, it expands, and in the summer, maybe they can go farther. Well, they figured that they should actually do a survey on this site. So in 2011 into 2012, they did a survey on the site, and they found guppies, or Posilia reticulata, which also they found endlers too. You might as well call them the same thing, whatever. They found mollies, green swordtails, platies, and convict cichlids, as well as dojo loaches, white cloud minnows, the meteor minnow variety of those, the red-tailed ones, goldfish, mad tom catfish, giraffe cichlids, blue jewel cichlids, red jewel cichlids, Mabuna blue fish from Africa, from Lake Malawi, some sort of blue Mabuna. I don't know which one. Couldn't find pictures of it. I did find video of it though. And if you are subscribed to my channel, you can look at the bottom of the info on these stories. And a guy with a channel on there called Ecotasia, he ended up filming some of this stuff underwater in 2018. So that's going to be an important year in this little talk. So recently, they've also noticed there's a lot of goldfish and bullfrogs. Now, this seems like a whole mess of fish to be in a 4 or 5 foot deep pond and set of hot springs that are kind of out in this field or floodplain area. Well, it is a mess, and the bullfrogs can eat anything. The cichlids, convict cichlids, are territorial and mean, and the mad toms are kicking up silt and all sorts of other stuff. Well, there aren't any fish other than the red dace, the red mountain dace, I believe, and maybe a few shiners in that water normally. It's very clear water, but it's also just because of the minerality and the temperature, not many fish survive in it that are living there. Usually they're very cold water fish that live there. So it wasn't so much back in the day, people probably didn't think of it as damaging anything because they thought, oh, well, these tropical fish won't get out because they'll die in the cold. And these cold fish that are native around here won't really be in the area because it's too hot for them. So in 2015, with all those reports of bullfrogs, they did a big intensive study and started cataloging the fish there and having public meetings in the town of Jackson and Jackson Hole, Wyoming, as well as at the park, at Teton, Grand Teton Park there. And they were trying to figure out what they're going to do to get rid of the fish. So they decided, after talking about electroshock, even throwing depth charges in there and picking up the floating fish, cyanide. I mean, they thought of a lot of different things. Fishing by hand, which was just not possible due to all the plants that are there, all the grasses and aquatic plants that grow there also, not plausible. And so in this kind of big field area where the pond is near, in the winter, it snows there, and the snow then melts in the spring and fills in these pockets, and they connect to the main area. Now, some of these spots actually have the ground warm enough that it will melt the snow down, and you get these little side lakes. And I say lakes, some of them are as small as 2 or 3 feet across, others are 100 yards across, but they're all in the area. And it turns out in 2018, they decided, because of all this, because of how widespread it was, and because of what I said earlier about the native fish not really being in there other than some common fish, they decided that they were going to use a poison. And they decided that that poison they were going to use is going to be a natural poison that is found in native plants. And the poison's name is rotenone, or I might be saying that wrong, but rotenone, and or rotenone. And in 2018, they put a whole bunch of it in there, and they thought that they killed 95% of the fish on day 3. Now, this poison is actually made up of a compound, and it's used as an insecticide, an herbicide, and it's a naturally occurring complex ketone chemical. And it's odorless, colorless, and a crystalline that can be then diluted into water and dissolved. And it's used as a broad spectrum insecticide, algicide, and also piscicide, or I can't say it. It's piscicide, piscicide. There we go, a piscicide. So hard to say. And it occurs naturally in the stems and seeds of several plants, including jicama and the roots of the North American Lonchocarpaeus genus of flowers. And in their roots and flowers. So they made this stuff up. They put it in there. They thought they killed everything in 2015. They did a first little test dose and then in one of those little side ponds, and it worked. So then in 2018, they did the whole Kelly Warm Springs because they decided that the bullfrogs and the mad toms and the goldfish could get into a place. There's two creeks that run nearby that actually go all the way to a levee that kind of cuts off the water flow in case of floods and things. But it's called Ditch Creek that goes for 10 miles. And then there is another creek called, one moment here. The other creek is called, just in case you ever go there and you want to look. The other creek, there was a a ditch creek and well, maybe I'm not going to tell you what the other creek is called. Oh, Cutthroat Creek. And so they put the poison in there and they thought they killed everything. And for a year or two, nobody reported seeing anything. The locals said they didn't really see much of anything going on in there. And they thought all the fish, native or non-native, were gone. Well, turns out in 2020, people started seeing some fish of some sort in there. Minnows, they were saying. Well, then they got in there real deep and they checked some of those little side ponds. Well, turns out that some of the fish made it to side ponds. So as of 2021, going into 22, the winter, and now in the spring, as everything's thawed out there, yeah, the convict cichlids are there still. The guppies are still there. And a whole host of other fish are still there. They really don't know what all is there, but likely the goldfish as well as the giraffe cichlids and the blue jewel cichlids, the red jewel cichlids, mbuna. It looks like pretty much everything found a refuge, maybe even underground. They may have gone into the warm springs, which are around 78 degrees Fahrenheit. So, or 28 degrees Celsius, 26 degrees Celsius. So pretty crazy story. Gonna keep an eye on it. And it's just more a reminder, let's be responsible, guys. But I did want to note that there is not a pet store for an hour and 49 minutes. And that's in the middle of the night checking the drive time. And that drive time goes up to 2 hours and 20 minutes in the daytime with traffic and stuff. And you have to go over a mountain pass into Idaho. So these people were determined to dump their fish over there, or they just had some fish way out in the middle of nowhere. So an interesting little story. And I'm always fascinated by how guppies survive in Iceland or Germany, or, you know, these weird places where there's geothermal vents, or at hydroelectric or atomic energy plants, like energy producing plants. All right, guys. Well, I rambled through that one, but thanks for watching. I'll talk to you next time on Fishery. Back to you, Jess. Hey, everybody, and
hey.
Oh my God. Panel grew.
So I'm here to talk bad about Alex and his pronunciations of everything.
Well, welcome.
Alex is my boy.
The chemical is rotenone. That is the proper term. And what it actually does is it strips the water of all the oxygen. So it binds to the oxygen. And it'll bind to the gills as well of the fish. So it basically suffocates the fish.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
Dang.
Go back and watch
That's
that because
awful.
I just got back on. So I don't know what y'all are talking about.
I do want to go there. We need to. Road trip. Alex and I are planning road trips.
Nice.
Wow.
To where?
I like it that he was trying to pronounce that word. Now I don't feel so bad.
To the warm springs he was talking about.
Most of you butcher any scientific words. I mean, It's hilarious to listen to you guys.
We try.
Yeah, I know. That's fine. I mean, you all are, bozos. That's okay.
With
Oh,
scientific
man.
names, it's like Yoda. It's do or do not. Try doesn't matter. You either said
I
it
guess
right or
if it's
you
wrong,
didn't.
it's wrong.
That's right. I do the same. I mean, it just takes practice.
Is that what those conferences are for you doctors to get together and duke it out about the right way to say something, and then you come to a consensus and shame everybody else?
Your fish conferences are no different than scientific conferences. It's an excuse to get together and drink. That's really, what happens at most of them.
Well, good.
Yeah, I bet you nerds get really wild.
We do. Talk about fish the whole time.
Well, what's wrong with that?
Right?
Enough to put
I
people
like
to
it.
sleep.
I feel like I should hang out at these things.
Right?
Yep.
Well, we had you come in, Doc, and then Matt. Morning, Matt. Good to see you. I think that was all that came in here. Oh, Bex. There's Bex. So that place is in Yellowstone. What isn't in Yellowstone?
I've
Yellowstone's
always
got
wanted to go
guppies
to
now,
Yellowstone.
So
and
or it's had guppies, we
sunfish.
just didn't know it. Hey, maybe that's a prelude to my guppies that are supposed to be coming in, and maybe they make it through the freaking ammonia that's in the bag.
Just have your prime ready when you open that bag.
No, don't put prime in there.
What?
No,
Why not?
Even have prime.
If you overdose
With
a little bit of
imported
prime,
fish?
prime strips the oxygen out of the water. Don't you read the directions?
I've done it with 5,000-6,000 fish and never
You're
had
lucky
one.
those 5,000-6,000 fish haven't been 5,000-6,000
Dead fish?
toilet
It's a
bowl
lot.
cleaners.
I mean, we're talking about a drop of prime, like half a drop of prime.
And prime doesn't denature ammonia.
And here's what I do.
I don't know. I don't have any prime. I have
my fish that I order or get from the store, I make sure that they are already healthy and that they've already acclimated to tank conditions, and I'm not about to like let them sit in nasty water for any longer than they need to.
Well, mine are coming from Indonesia. I have no.
Well, then you got to get them the heck
And they're
out of
3
that
days
water.
late, or today's day 3, and they were supposed to be overnighted from Houston once they got to the transshipper. So it keeps telling me that yesterday it told me it should be here by midnight. The day before that, it told me they'd be there by midnight. And then once midnight rolls around, actually, I don't know that it's even changed yet from saying that it should have been here since midnight of yesterday. But I wait to have them overnighted, and they're not here yet. So
Transshipper should change the water in the back.
I would say hopefully he did, and 3 days should be okay.
Yeah.
But it has been awfully hot. So if he didn't add any like ice pack or anything, it's been hot.
Well, when I used to order bettas from Thailand, betas as
Beters.
or Ewan would say betas. The transshippers would not change the water.
Yeah.
They if there was something going on, they would always email me and say, "Hey, do you mind if we change the water?" So most of the time, the transshippers just are a transshipper. They do not change water in those bags.
Yeah.
And that's why your bags will be yellow, because they put in chemicals in the water to prevent fungus, to prevent bacteria outbreaks in them.
Now, what is the yellow? Because I've heard of them using methane blue, but I've seen the yellow before. What is that?
It's lots of times it's antibiotic.
Oh.
Yeah. So they overuse antibiotics a lot.
Yikes.
Where don't they overuse antibiotics? They do that in people too.
Oh yeah.
Shanna looks like she's just so.
She's crashing.
So
what she's
do
doing.
you not recommend Prime for anything, or do you?
Oh yeah,
I didn't catch the beginning of that.
I use Prime at home.
Yeah.
Okay. I didn't.
But
Okay.
you know, I never use Safe, which is the powder form of Prime, because unless you weigh it out, you can put way too much in, and your fish will die. I mean, that's why they say on Prime, make sure your tank is well aerated, because
I have stress coat. That's what I use.
You're going to have to make sure that the oxygen level doesn't decrease in your tank.
I do have some Prime, but I use that when I go on.
Prime has a decent margin of overdose versus like Safe does too, except for the fact that like Safe is such a concentrated powder.
Okay.
You could.
Well, I don't have
I use
that.
Safe in like my 90 because it's easier to dose, but like in a 10, it's like, what do? Kenny said, lick your pinky and stick it in the powder, and that's how. Yeah, no, thank you.
Oh, there it is.
Like, and then lick the same pinky for the next tank.
So what about this? Is this or no? Is Prime better?
Well, it's one or the other. I mean, it's just whatever you're used to. One is not better than the other.
Okay.
The one I use is the one I can get cheaper. That's at the time.
So is it true that
rub it on your gums.
that if you use Prime ICX, if you were going to use ICX, it would be ineffective? Is that true?
I've never heard that myself.
Okay.
I've
heard it a few times. I heard it.
Did you read that on
from,
Facebook?
No, I heard it from Michael's Fish Room, and who else said that? Heard it from two different people, and I was just curious about it.
Correct,
no, that is not true.
Mm-hmm.
Not to me. Even if I see it on Google, I question everything. Always.
Believe nothing.
So
the truth is out there.
Just saying. It's just how I am. I was just wondering his opinion on that, because when I saw him say that, I just had never heard it before. And a lot of people use ICX and a lot of people use Prime, so I was confused about it.
I'll never use ICX again.
Why?
Well, it made his face turn blue, so he uses it as a face wash.
You're not supposed to use it as a cleaning mask.
Yeah, I actually found something better. At least it worked better for me.
And what is that, Skipper?
It's a microbe lift herbtana. It's a herb instead of that chemical, and it boosts their immune system.
Said like a typical doctor.
Yeah, herbs. Yeah, let's use chemicals.
For a while till you all came with medical school, but nah, we don't need that now.
I go to chemicals first. I do. I am quick. I'm not going to sit around and wait for me to see if something herbal or if salt or heat's going to work. I'm jumping straight to the.
I always
wanted to take care of chemistry. That's my view.
And this segment brought to you by Big Pharma.
That's right.
And Monsanto.
No, sir.
Monsanto.
Do not go there.
Right.
Well, I mean, after fishery today, like we're nuking the ponds over there. So, intuitively, as anybody who's ever kept convicts knows.
Yeah.
So, Doc, were you on when we were talking about my angelfish?
Nope.
And hole in the head? Okay.
Oh, that was very early on. Yeah. I got just the tail end of that, and then I had to leave real quick.
Okay, hang on. I'll show you the pics.
I was just curious if you agreed that is probably what it is.
Well, a lot of it's caused by hexamida, so they're finding hole in the head may just be a symptom of a larger issue.
So Beck says there's a warning on the bottle itself of ICX saying do not use sulfur-based dechlorinators with it. Now I need to go look into why. Because I'm.
Well, he has a video. I think it was Michael's Fish Room. His video, I believe the video about columnaris is when I was over researching about that. I came across that.
Oh,
I wouldn't say that's necessarily hole in the head.
There's a bunch of pictures I sent on that.
Just get
there could be some better
I
ones.
gotta
It was
go
just
the right way with the pictures. Hold on. Okay. There.
Oh wow.
Damn.
It won't let you do that.
Lily, I've just got to make it go the right way.
Oh,
No, click.
okay. And
Click
it's
the bottom. Yeah.
It's a hole. Like it is a hole. Like it's sunken in. It started out about 4 to 6 weeks ago as just a white spot, a flat white spot.
Like
and
that one above it. It's that little white spot above it.
Yeah, and now it is bigger and sunken in.
So, are you doing massive water changes?
They're in a 10-gallon. I've been doing like 60 to 70% water changes.
So I'm gonna go against the use of chemicals on this. What's your alkalinity like? Is there a lot of calcium in the water?
Steven?
If
I don't know.
So alkalinity wise, so the way our tap is, we don't have any minerals, but our alkalinity is medium because we have they add soda ash to our water. So what we usually do, me and Brooklyn, we'll add a mineralizer, a liquid mineralizer, or a powdered one that'll add calcium, magnesium, and potassium. Yeah,
because there's some speculation that if your water is soft and very low in minerals, that they're not getting enough minerals, and so their immune system starts to attack their own bones for some of those minerals. I've never seen any evidence for that in terms of literature, but that's what some people have said. But if you've treated it for hexamida, it should hopefully go away naturally. It's not, you're always going to have a hole there, but it won't be that big old sore on the fish.
Okay.
So
it'll always have a hole there, but it shouldn't be white like that.
It shouldn't be white. It should come back to be natural looking tissue.
Okay.
He says
somebody's seen My Big Fat Greek Wedding. That's the movie that quote is from.
I am here, fishy folks. MFTAQ. My fish tanks and aquatics. Good to see you. Good morning. Yeah. Try Windex. It works on everything.
Yeah.
That is funny.
Joe Stan, you're hilarious. You're hilarious on
Too Cooley for Schooly. Glassbox Hero. Good morning. Alice Shawn. All right. I think it's people that snuck in here. So what are you going to use to treat it?
I guess Marison, if that's what everybody is saying I need to use.
Okay.
That's what I do have it.
Yeah.
So after this, I'll do a big water change and start another round of it. And that's what I did the first time, but maybe I didn't add a packet a day.
Yeah.
So when I do that, just keep adding a packet every day for 5 days.
That's what it says.
That just seems like,
and I didn't know that when I first started using it. I just put a pack in and then I waited 5 days. I didn't understand the fact of I had to put a new packet in every single day.
Just like human antibiotics, you got to keep taking it, and you got to go the whole course.
So my question is, does it only stay in the water column for 24 hours, and that's why you have to redo it every day?
I'm just wondering why you have to continue. Like, I feel like it would keep getting more and more and more concentrated in a 10-gallon tank.
Right.
But if that's the safe way to do it, they're going to be fine. I'll do that. I'll add a dose a day for 5 days. But I just was worried I'd be overdosing doing that.
You know, I had a fish vet. I know a fish vet very well, and she told me that it's normally a symptom of something going on in your tank. That if you continue to do water changes day after day, massive water changes, it will clear up.
Water changes have never been a bad thing.
Yeah, and that's what she advises me if I ever get it in my discus, and I've never had it in my discus, that, you know, do
no medicine, you just do water changes every day.
Advises, yeah. But, you know, I'm not advising that myself just because I've never tried that per se, but that's what she says to do.
Man, does it work on Calamaris worms, or however you say the word?
No, remember Calamaris is more prevalent in hard water.
Mm-hmm.
So a way to get rid of it is just to lower your pH.
Oh.
So like catappa leaves, or alder cones, or
the worm,
Malaysian driftwood.
The worm, right?
I see people haven't been watching my streams.
Well, I watched, but
why do I go?
The comprehension may not.
Listen, sometimes the information is a little bit dense, which is why there's the replay.
That's right.
Right. I'm like, yo, I'm a dodo. What do you expect from me? You know what?
My last one, we talked about that.
It's like watching Alex. I get a little bit, and then the rest goes out. I got to go rewatch it.
It's like a lecture. You get glazed eyes on you.
Yeah.
I've seen that in my students all the time. They're, you know, their eyes roll back in their head. And at that point, I have to say, okay, we need to stop for a bit.
You're there, but you're not there.
That's right.
You started out being all the way there.
So there's the worms. I don't know exactly how to pronounce that one. And then columnaris is the bacteria, right? The bacterial infection or disease.
Jess talking about camellanus or camelon. I don't know.
Okay.
What Heather said.
They're very close
together.
Yeah. Those worms. So, I've never had those worms.
I've never had worms at all.
Good.
Oh, I know. I can tell you've had some worms in your life there, Shannon.
Nope. Never had. Oh, shoot. I've had ringworm.
See?
I was real good. Dang it. I thought I had like a perfect record.
I mean, when you live in the woods, you're gonna get worms.
Yep.
It's pronounced camel anus. Okay.
Oh my gosh. I don't know. Well, you know.
Jess, you can't be mad about the language. It's science.
I know. Science.
Those are the scientific names.
Camel butt.
That's not how you say it, though.
That's how I'm saying it.
They do. They suck. Hey, you guys, we've got an end of week race to do.
Ooh-wee.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, I got it ready.
You actually have it ready.
I do. I was working on it.
We don't have to wait 15 minutes for you to get it ready.
Nope, I was working on it during Alex's long speech.
And she wasn't paying attention.
I was.
This long speech.
I was paying attention.
I was on the
mask. We're going to look for fish.
Have to multitask during this show.
Yeah, you do.
Here we go. We're going to do, since I'm going to the lake this weekend, the canoe race.
Oh, Jesus.
Nice. I don't even remember if I'm on this one. I don't know if I commented.
I don't think I am, because every time I've been on, I don't comment.
I know I'm not on, so I don't care who wins then.
Oh, burn.
I know I have one because I've
been
putting it in the description for her.
Let's see, hang on. We've got Eric Wyrock, Dee Dee Spindin, Two Coolie for Schoolie, Snoochie Booch, Bigfoot Fish Tanks, Fishymon, Mystery Snow Guardians, Eduardo, Debbie Holding, Freaky Fish Lady, Darlene Tanks, Monster Fish Scout, Nola's Dolls and Aquatics, Kelly Foreman, Skipper, Joseph Stanley, and Daniel Bless.
Yep, none of those are me, so whatever. I forgot to comment. I don't care.
Got to cheer on your peers.
So if I win, I'll give it to Shanna.
Okay.
Ooh.
But I'm not even in the race, bozo.
Oh.
All right. Good luck to
I
everybody.
still don't have an aquatic morning keychain. I would just like to point that out.
I do.
Well,
I got
you get one this Christmas.
Yep, I am. I'm fixing to.
Or
I'm probably going to take
or I mean,
two.
the quadruple crown. What? No, I did.
Don't forget it.
Send you one in that box.
Just run the stinking race.
Hit the button.
Well then. Yes, sir.
Okay, I'm gonna root for Eric. Because I see
Yeah,
his
go
name up
Eric.
front.
I'm rooting for. I was gonna root for Dee Dee, but she's falling fast.
Eric's
Eric's
gonna lose
only-
because he's
Yeah,
taking
but those are
early
the
lead.
ones
Oh,
that
and look at Skipper.
Oh, Skipper!
And then Freaky Fish Lady.
Skipper!
Oh wait,
Oh,
Eric is
coming
is
up
passing
behind.
up Eric.
Beat him up by a
Oh,
nose.
here they are.
Oh.
Snooch.
Here they are. Snoochie
Oh, wow.
Boo. Oh my god.
I believe that's going to be Mystery Snail Guardians.
Yeah.
Yep.
And that.
Hey, that's good too.
Annette.
Awesome.
Yay, Annette.
Yay, Annette.
This thing's rigged.
How do you figure?
I don't think it's rigged. It was meant to be.
I want
Died
to check
at the
that
end.
boat. I want to make sure there was no motor in it.
No trailer motor.
Yeah.
Well, because Skipper's used to motorboating all the time, so
Yeah.
Skipper wishes.
Yeah.
Congratulations, Annette. Congrats. I'll get to write it down right here. So don't forget. Actually, I got to put it on the envelope. That's how I keep up
She
with it.
said to send it to Shannon since she already has one.
Send it to Shanna.
Aww.
All right. I'll send it to Shanna.
Yeah.
That's
I don't
awesome.
have any yet, though. They're on the way. I promise they're on the way. I did get some ordered. So,
Oh, and let's see. Oh, Eric won last week and wants to send his to Bex.
okay.
Wow.
Why y'all making all this work on Jess?
Right,
Changing
right.
names, taking notes.
Just take the fucking gift and be grateful. Sorry.
Morning show.
Yeesh.
Sorry.
She is right.
I was doing so good too.
You were.
Bleep.
Yeah, beep. Sorry, Jess.
Okay. I got to write down. Eric, you wanted yours to go to who?
Bex.
Bex.
Beats.
Beaks. Beaker Bex.
Yeah, and my statement doesn't apply to Annette because I'm getting it. So that's totally different.
Okay. What?
Just let it go.
Send the other one to Annette and make her deliver it to Shanna.
Annette, if you do, I can take you to the bar that's full of really tall guys. Like they're all like damn near 7 feet tall. It's crazy.
Like you have to be
feel
tall to get
tiny.
in.
No, just all the guys that work there are like over 6'6".
It's crazy.
Dang.
Yeah,
You
and so
didn't
you go in
into
there.
You didn't go into the basketball locker room again, did you?
Hey,
All the tall people.
don't worry about it.
And then you
I
drink.
call it the bar. The boys don't mind. It's exciting. Like, how's it going? How are you? What's up? It's not
Okay,
very
so those
expensive
of you
environment.
just so you know, that I still have to mail out your keychains. All of the end of month shirts and mugs have been ordered and are on their way out. If you haven't gotten your end of month, it's coming. It's being mailed out now. That part's done. But the keychains that I still have to mail out is Bex and Shanna, Susie Hughes, Jennifer Weaver, Snoochie Booch, Dennis Christensen, Tukuli for Schooling, Debbie Holding, and I've got which will go out this week. My Fish Tanks and Aquatics, your thing, since I got your address. All that will go out Monday. If
Monday,
the keychains
Monday,
come
Monday.
in, if not, it'll be the following Monday. So that's how that works.
They get sent on Mondays.
Yeah, when
That is
I
the
ship, they gotta take them with me. So, what are my plans for the 8 minutes of the show? Well,
That's him saying you got 8 minutes left.
oh,
Yeah.
oh, I know. I've got to play the live streams for the day. Thank you, Matt.
For the weekend, too.
Yes, for the weekend. Thank you. Yes, I gotta pull it up first.
So you need Dee Dee here.
Yeah. Well, she sent it to me, but yes, I always need Dee Dee.
Now Matt's screaming, wait, because I guess he had something else in mind.
What?
I don't
Okay.
know.
What do you need me? What am I doing?
Just derailing everything? I don't know.
Yeah, that's what he's doing.
What am I supposed to do?
You're supposed to wait
Wait.
I know.
until he
waiting.
types. How about
Is
you
he
give
typing?
away a Fish Fam Link t-shirt?
Really?
Oh no.
Really? Well,
Awesome.
yeah. So those of you who don't know, we have this place we call fishfam.link, where you can go to get all of the information that we say a lot of here, plus more. So
Anytime, day or night, 24/7, round the clock.
that's right. And if you need to know if somebody's live, which I had to do all the time, even though I hear that all, during my stream, I still have to go and find out who's live all day long. So you can go to that live button right there that has the 2 beside it. Yes. There's so much stuff here, y'all. I mean, this is pretty much how the morning show runs off of fishfam.link. I mean,
And for your favorite content creators, it's a fantastic place to go and find out all of their socials and ways you can donate to support their channel. Anyone you want to know more about, I'd say check out fishfam.link.
That's right. So Matt is nice enough to give away a shirt. So how am I going to
My shirt is out for delivery today. I will get it today.
I'll do the StreamYard thing.
Yeah.
So how do we win? Come on, tell us.
Matt said that you should make Steven do work and make him do the wheel.
Oh, man.
I would, but that takes so long.
No, yeah.
We have,
Just put my name up as a winner and get it over with. Okay?
I'll do the giveaway tool.
But first, I think we got to dance because we got $1.99.
Yes, we got to dance. Too many things for me to push. Too many buttons at one time.
Don't know what to tell you.
Hold on. Wait. What is it doing?
Nothing.
Nothing. Yeah.
We're just admiring this amazing, gorgeous logo.
It is a beautiful logo.
Push that. And then, Alex, thank you very much for the $1.99 super sticker. Here is our dance. Party don't stop. All right. So can you put dots in the things? Can you get fishfam.link for the StreamYard thing? I guess it'll let me know. Yep.
Oh, for a hashtag?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I don't know.
All right. So it is fishfam.link is the hashtag for Matt giving away a fishfam.link t-shirt. Hold on, I'm going to share it. So if you're looking to get your very own, if you don't win today, fishfam.link t-shirt or flowy tee, which is what I got from Miss Dee Dee, you can go there because he's got merch.
So make sure that Google Mod is letting these through because it's like a URL, I don't know. So I see that Doc got his through. Is he a mod?
Yeah.
Yeah. I think Google Mod's not gonna like that. Let's change the hashtag. Just take the dot out. Fish fam link.
Okay. All right. Back.
Because I'm not seeing too many. I think it's filtering them out.
All right. Take the dot out. Now just do fish fam link.
Let's dance.
Awesome, Greg. Thank you. Happy Friday.
Brooklyn, do you have a shirt or have you ordered a shirt yet?
I did order it.
So and I got mine, and Jenna's coming today. So
mine's not coming today. Who's it shipping with?
Mine's coming UPS, but I ordered rush delivery on it.
All right, there are 47.
I didn't have that option
in chat, and there's only 19 that have put in hashtag.
Or I missed it.
Fish fam link.
I may have missed it.
Don't ruin our odds.
Oh.
The fewer there is, the better chance I have. No encouragement. I mean, man.
Timothy, hi. How are you? Good to see you. None of the bajillion things I ordered are coming until Tuesday. Oh, Nola's dolls, your nephew is listening to the butt dance.
Yes, you were right, Joseph Stanley. I liked it when it was better fishfam.link, because then only the mods could win. You had a better chance.
I don't understand that, but I don't know how. Still water.
They don't want anyone and everyone to start typing in URLs.
Yeah.
I didn't know. Oh, okay. I still don't understand, but okay.
Because fishfam.link is a website.
Killer Kitty, hi. Mowing and lurking. Thanks for making sure a happy time. That's right. That's right. Did you put in your hashtag fishfam.link? No, not. No, not. Fishfam link. But you can go to fishfam.link.
Can y'all hear the lawnmower? Neighbor just decided it was time to mow. Speaking of mowing and lurking.
I thought that was my neighbor.
Could be.
Yeah.
I hear it.
We also have an end of month giveaway this month, which is going to be oh my gosh, Papa Shrimp. He is the sponsor of the end of month giveaway. And what else? What else do I need to say? Talk about. Oh, Miss Dee Dee is our coffee cup sponsor. If you would like to be a coffee cup sponsor, we're looking for more people to sit at the table. So, if only shipping was really that fast. I wish shipping was fast. My guppies would be here. Grr.
That's crazy.
Isn't it? Father Shrimp.
That's what you were going to say.
I know it's what I was going to say. Yep. Oh, he's 7.
So in other words, get with the drawing. That's what Nola's Dolls and Aquatics is saying.
Okay, all right. So 30 seconds. Get it in.
The dog is real freaking needy this morning.
He is needy. Not needy. He's
feisty.
Feisty, yeah. Feisty's a good word.
He must have took his Geritol this morning.
If you have to know, the doctor has taken me off caffeine, or trying to get me off caffeine.
That's what it is.
And you're listening to him?
Well, yes, because with my wife being a nurse,
Yeah, he has no choice.
I have no choice.
Eduardo, good morning. Got your Fast Fam linked in. Good deal. Enter fishfam.link to win a shirt.
A shirt.
A shirt.
Holy cow, lady.
Words is hard sometimes.
It is.
Yes, they are.
All right. I'm fixing to hit stop, you guys. We got other stuff to do. So
She's a fixin'.
we're fixing
Yeah,
up.
she's a fixin' too.
I'm typing STOP.
P
When you see it, that's it.
STAWWP.
Or how Patty does it. Stop. STAAP.
All right, here we go. Good
If
luck.
you put 3G in there, because she kind of, or he, whatever,
I
came at the end.
don't know if it went in or not.
Rich T.
Rich T. Look at that
Interesting picture there.
That is very interesting.
Come on. Oh, man.
Mhm.
Good morning, husband.
Morning, Joe.
Joe.
Oh, it even popped up on my phone.
Yeah.
See, my husband. I know that's my husband and not my son. So,
Well, he didn't tell you to give the dog a hot dog.
but no, that would be Sonny. That'd be
Yeah.
my brother-in-law, and he's already done that earlier in the stream. Congrats, Rich T. Thank you very much. You get a fishfam.link shirt. Compliments of Matt from Liquid Zoo.
I was wondering what was in the picture's mouth. It's a TDS meter.
Is he biting it?
Yeah.
That's awesome.
I thought it was a vape,
Okay.
a special vape.
He's checking the TDS of his saliva.
Yeah. That's how you know if you have bad breath or not.
That's right.
Oh my gosh, that's awesome! I didn't. I better write that down just in case.
What, the saliva part?
No, the Rich
Oh.
shirt.
She's trying to steal your jokes.
Yeah.
All right. Oh my goodness. Okay. Now.
Too much time for Photoshop fun.
Yeah.
No, that ain't it. Oh my gosh.
Looks like Grandpa from the Munsters. Yeah, it did.
Yeah.
Kind of.
Shanna, please,
Yeah.
please quiet down, okay?
No. Can't stop, won't stop.
Right?
Can't slow this train down. Now that I've wasted 13 minutes, you may continue. Thanks, Matt.
There it is. Okay. Hold on.
She never got to what's on today.
Okay. So the live streams for the rest of today, Saturday and Sunday, you guys. Here is our beautiful Miss Dee Dee with that.
And now for the weekend live stream starting on Friday at Eastern Standard Time. Happy birthday, Paul McCarthy. Stay tuned. Don't touch that dial. We start off with Rumballs Aquatics at 5 a.m. Next up with the Aquatic Morning Show at 10 on Maine's Tails, Fur, and Fins. That's with Jess and the crew. Following that is My Fish Tanks Aquatics. That's John at 12. And at 2, it's Afternoon Chatter Live with Rico Stan. At 4:30 is the Ed and Lefty Variety Show. At 6 is Stay Fishy Friday on Ohio Fish Rescue. And also at 6, it's Cold Water Aquatics. At 7, it's the secret history living in your aquarium balance. 7:30 is Aqua Malik. Also at 7:30 is Hippie John the Fisherman and Whizzle Aquatics. $8:30, it's Father Fish. 9:30, Friday night with LRB Aquatics. At 10:30 is Friday Night Fish Talk on Danica Aquatics with Kenny and guests. $11:30, last stream is In the Den with Big Tank Hank. And now for your Saturday live streams. Happy birthday, Fishyman! I see you. We start off with Saturday morning cartoons on 503 Aquatics at 10 with Shanna and Jason. Then it's Saturday morning live on Jimmy P's Aquariums at noon. And also at noon is Ben Ochart. At 4, Families and Fish Keeping on Lady Metalhead. At 6 is Mississippi Hippie, Sherry. And it's Discus Talk at 7 for Tammy. At 8 is Fish Room Fever or Chattanooga Ed or Rico Stan or maybe all three together. At 9 it's Enter the Fishing Matrix, Glassbox Hero and Fishing Biz Aquatics. Denny's Aquatics is up at 9:30. 10 is Aqua Funk Live. And at 11 is Punchy Paints, Pam and Bob. That's it for Saturday night. For Sunday live stream, we start off Sunday morning with the Easy Stream on Degenerate Fish Keeper. Yep, Sunday night. At 11 is Our Aquatic Universe. At 12 is Sunday Brunch with Mike's Aquatics and Things. And at 1 is Sunday Sharpie on Sharpie's Fish and Families. 3 is Sunday Stream with Friends Fish Fam. Aqua Malik up at 4. Five is Science Gal Aquatics with Carrie and Jesse. And at 6, it's Skipper's Aquariums. Followed by Q Aquatics, Sushi Q at 7. Following next is the Tennessee Fish Mafia on Kayla's Aquatics, with a whole bunch of Mafia folks. At 9 is Sunday Night Stream on Danica Aquatics, Kenny and Danny. And at 10 is Back to Nature Aquariums with Ian and Kat maybe. Including the Sunday streams is Misfit Reptiles and Aquatics, 11:30 with Brennan. And look with Zoo, Matt. Thanks for making this information easy to find at fishfam.me and Lefty32138. Thanks for your live stream calendar at your site as well.
Alrighty. Greg, thank you. He wants us to dance again. So real quick, one more dance for the weekend. And you guys, tomorrow on this calendar, it says that it is Fishymon's birthday. Saturday, Fishymon's birthday.
Fishy.
So Shanna, you
Yeah.
gotta play a birthday song for him for me tomorrow.
But Jason's not even going to be there tomorrow.
I'll
What's
send
Jason got to do? Where's he
I'll
going?
send you mine then.
Okay.
I'll send you my birthday.
I don't know where Jason's going. I was supposed to find a co-host though, and I just remembered.
Oh, but I'm gonna be at the lake. Damn. If and I'll help you at the lake, but
Saturday morning cartoons.
But the
Steven.
reception is horrible.
Steven, you do it.
Steven loves getting up early for Saturday morning cartoons.
He does. He has to
Really
get up
works for
early
him.
anyway, right?
I got to come help you change your substrate.
Earlier is better for us, right?
Yeah,
Because it'll
because then we can waste way more time before we get to it at 10 p.m.
I'm just saying. Be an excuse to get up early.
Jenna, do you need a co-host? I'll be happy to co-host with you.
That would be
Let me
awesome.
know what I need to do.
By myself, it'll be at about an hour long.
Okay. I mean, I don't have all the things that Jason does, like the name that tune or tic-tac. Did he send you all that stuff? Like, did he help you out at all, or is he just abandoning you?
He sent me some stuff. I don't have anything to play tic-tac-o, hell no.
Chris Howell, good morning.
I'm not good enough
gonna
for
be
Shannon
interesting.
to be a co-host, so I'm not going to say anything.
Could drink a cup of coffee, would you?
Okay.
You're like you need a Snickers bar.
I'll put myself on mute and
The one note challenge.
Oh yeah.
Love that game.
He's probably got those loaded into StreamYard.
And stupid animal trivia is
Yeah,
my
he's
favorite.
gonna be-
Check on it. Maybe I can put something together.
The other one.
Which I
Yeah.
call What the Fish, Steven. Thanks a lot. Now I can't even get the name of my own game straight because of your game and its awesomeness being
Well, I'll
etched
see you in
into my
court.
mind.
Look, I tell you what. Since Fishymon is here,
I got an idea for it, but I can't say it.
I'll go ahead and play the
Here.
happy birthday song for him here. Okay. Happy
Yeah.
birthday, Fishymon.
Happy
From
birthday.
the Aquatic Morning Show.
Happy birthday to you. It's your day, don't throw it away. I've come to celebrate in a big way. Another year, so come on and cheer. It's the birthday last frontier. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. We're having a good time, making me feel fine. I wish the day would never come to an end. So come on and party, and one day you will see that it's your birthday. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you.
I love love that.
Birthday, Fishymon. Garden of Eater, good morning. So if you want to be recognized for your birthday, and we want to recognize you, let Matt know at fishfam.link, because that's where I go to look. And Miss Dee Dee also writes it down too. So we have it in 2 different places now. So if you would like to be recognized on the Aquatic Morning Show for your birthday, please let us know. Or if there are any other like events that you would like recognized, we need to know. Just let us know.
Okay.
No.
And Ginger, just
Dee
go
Dee,
back
no,
to
send
bed.
it to me. Hey, Miss Ginger.
Coming in
Well, you
after
guys-
the show was supposed to be over.
Yes, that's what I was supposed to say. We have been about 15 minutes over, but we had a lot to do today. Matt, thank you so much for doing the giveaway or letting us give away a fishfam.link shirt. And thank you to the super chatters and super stickers, you guys. Thank you very much. It helps me out so much. All right. What do y'all want to hear going out? Because I haven't picked the song yet. Don't know.
Well, I think Doc said something, but he's muted.
Yeah, he's still muted. He still needs coffee.
Oh, Jesus.
It's my last half a cup. That's it.
What do you want to hear, Doc?
I want to hear my voice all day long.
Oh, Lord. How about Fish Nerd?
I want to hear the mosh pit. I love Stephen P's Guppy song.
Y'all want to hear the mosh pit?
I
It
do.
is my favorite.
It is.
Yeah.
I mean, I've been missing that song. You know,
Well, look, the mosh pit it is. That's an easy button for me to hit.
It is my favorite.
All right, you guys. Y'all have a very good weekend. Fishymon, have a good birthday. Paul McCartney, you as well have a good birthday today. We will see you guys back here Monday morning for your Aquatic Morning Show.
It's a live ever mosh pit. So watch it, don't knock it, drop and fry every day, ain't gon' stop it. People saying hey and whoa and take it slow, it's out of control, but they don't know I got a mother loving biome. Nature! So leave it alone, they're doing fine in a happy home. Making babies with their fathers and mothers and sisters and brothers is kinda gross, but you know that's the way it goes. Now I'm in the midst of a colony blitz. It all started with the batch of fry. The mama died, but the baby survived and grew up and thrived. Then the guppies kicked the breeding into overdrive. What was accidental and incremental blew up into an exponential and totally mental experimental hit. And the fish police threw a fit. I guess they just couldn't handle my live bearer mosh pit. Best not front on me about this company, 'cause you can't spell guppy without that one and only G. You might think from this rhyme that I'm mucking up guppy lines. Ain't got no crooked spine or time to hear you whine. Stop the fish police. I'm making hybrids I desire to acquire and combine entire lines designed to inspire and surprise and advertise the rise of my monkey fighting live bearer empire. You're looking all distraught, you think it's overstocked, but you got no shot to sway me, you're an afterthought. Yeah, I got guppies getting blitzed on duckweed. Had enough of these, well they don't stop and neither do we. You might call it a challenge, it's a foot per gallon. Your rationale is sound, but it's a little unfounded, 'cause I'm gonna be crowned as the best flippin' mud guppy breeder around on this earth. And my mutts, I assert, are gonna make you a convert to a chaotic tank that doesn't take much effort or the hand of an expert. Look, all I did was rap and 5 guppies just gave birth. Best not front on me about this company, 'cause you can't spell guppy without that one and only G. You might think from this rhyme that I'm mucking up guppy lines. Ain't got no crooked spines or time to hear you whine, 'cause you best not front on me about this company, 'cause you can't spell guppy without that one and only G. If you wanna do like I do, Don't fret about being overrun. Just chill and have some fun. I got the new genetics for the color theoretics. A different aesthetic. It's cosmetic and frenetic. If you don't get it, I do. I got a vision, it's eidetic. And your derision, well, it's really quite pathetic. Now you see a bunch of platties, they're looking fatty, you think it's fatty, and the plants are overgrown, getting kinda ratty. It's alright, little laddie, just look me in the eye and tell me who's your daddy. Best not front on me about this colony, cause you can't spell guppy without that one and only G. You might think from this rhyme that I'm mucking up guppy lines. Ain't got no crooked spines or time to hear you whine, cause you best not front on me about this company, cause you can't spell guppy without that one and only G. If you wanna do like I do, bird of leather plants with fish food, don't fret about being overrun, just chill and have some fun. Yeah. You think I give a fudge about some algae? What, you afraid of shiznit getting too natural up in this biznatch? Good sir, dispose of your TDS meter, for it measures organic and inorganic solids, and it's more beneficial to learn the chemistry of your water. Thank you very much. If you wanna do like I do, fertilize the plants with fish poo, don't fret about being overrun, just chill and have some fun.